Welcome to Save Ability, a podcast to educate and inform you about disability employment issues. My name is David D'Arcangelo, and I'm your disability policy expert. Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Save Ability. This is season 2. We had a great reaction. We took a week or two off there, and season 1 we had a great reaction to. So I appreciate you all for the great comments and positive comments flowing. Keep them coming. Please like, subscribe, share so we can continue to build this channel and get content out there for you. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about employment. And people have asked me a little bit more about something that we call the cliff effect. Well, what is the cliff effect? When I was working in the state Senate years ago, is really the first time I began talking about it. It really, I think, came from around this area and policymakers, this area in Massachusetts, policymakers. And it's really describing what happens when a person with a disability who's arranged public benefits, okay? So whether it be housing benefits, whether it be healthcare benefits, or whether it be cash payments through SSI or, Social Security, SSDI, whatever the case may be, all of those benefits are generally linked to a threshold. And if you go over that threshold, that income threshold, then you lose those benefits. Okay? So how can we construct it so that people with disabilities, it's not this all or nothing approach? And I think that's really the modern way that we're now trying to reform these systems and come up with better ways to be able to scale a glide path so that if you go $1 over the limit by working, which is something that we want to encourage, we want people to be able to work, both for themselves, to be independent and self-determined and have a sense of contributing, but also because the employers and our society needs the talent that people with disabilities has. We've been over this. With 2/3 of all working age people with disabilities not in the labor force, that's a tragedy. That is a national tragedy, both for people with disabilities, but also for our country, because people with disabilities have real talent and skills to be able to give there. And if you talk to many hiring managers right now in the public sector, private sector, corporations, all of them are saying, wait, I need talent. Where is this talent? And we know that people with disabilities, through various studies, the Accenture study that we've talked about before, that indicates that people with disabilities have high levels of productivity, less absenteeism, less tardyism. So many of the good things and all of the other things that we've talked about, people with disabilities are natural problem solvers. They have great lived experiences to be able to bring to bear for employers. Those are all good things. So back to the cliff effect. Why is it now that we have, if you go $1 over, all of a sudden now it's this like disincentive. You're going to be losing your health care, jeopardizing your housing, losing your cash benefits. Well, what I would propose is a better approach, a scaled approach, a glide path to be able to provide people with disabilities the incentive to get into the labor force, which is job 1. And then 2, once you're in the labor force, become employed and start making good on those talents that you have so you can be independent and self-determined, right? So to me, it's about using big data, AI, large computing, because before when these programs were constructed, it really didn't contemplate that. It really didn't contemplate, well, how are we going to be able to figure out if somebody, is over limit or whatever? Well, we now have that technology. So it's about modernizing these laws and regulations and these public agencies to be able to better serve our people, because our people have a lot to give, people with disabilities. And it really is a tragedy that 2/3 of all working age people with disabilities are not in the labor force. It's a tragedy for the people with disabilities who have stuff to give and want to give, but it's also for America and for corporations and, the way that our society is based. We should be getting productivity out of these people because that's how our system works. So just a little bit about that. We'll talk more about it in future episodes, but it's great to be back for season 2. Please keep the comments coming, like, subscribe, share so we can keep great content coming for you. I'm fired up. Let's go. It's David D'Arcangelo, Save Ability. I hope you have a great day. For more information about disability employment issues, please visit our website, disabilityemploymentsolutions.com. The Save As Ability podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, our YouTube channel at Disability Policy Expert, or wherever you stream your podcasts. Subscribe, stream, rate, and review our shows. Your ratings and reviews help our show reach new audiences. Produced by Pod Pro Entertainment. Save As Ability lives within a network of podcasts located at podproentertainment.com. #TheNewRadio. Again, my name is David Darkangelo, and I'm your disability policy expert. Until next time, thank you. I hope you have a great day.